when the demonetization was announced. From that on to till date, economy is suffering very badly. I think that
I
demonetization was a
support.
big failure.
We can't put a question mark on the intention of the government. The government intention was good, but yeah, I do agree that implementation was bad.
The main objective of
Mahadev,
demonetization was to banning the currency and to reduce the corruption. But it was totally failure because neither the corruption has stopped, neither or not the black money has stopped.
it is the partially success.
Cost of the bank's operations is a factor, but it's not a major factor. As I says that without clearing the NPS should be the main factor while merging the banks. The
Yes,
Punjab
that's
and
what
Sindh
I have
bank
already
and the
mentioned.
just banks.
Different
The
experts
main
can
reason
have
of the
their
failing
debates
these banks
in a
is
better
the
way.
NPS.
I have a different opinion on this. What I believe is, if you are merging a small bank with a big bank, there cannot be a guarantee that the PSUs will work better. So what I believe is the merging need to be done in a proper way, and there has to be proper regulation in order to get a positive result from that.
That merging is important, and it's necessary for our people as well as banks, as well as their NPS. Everything will be sorted out. I think when the banks would merge, when they would come up together, then they would have a common list of rules and
Sanjana, I
regulations
want to add
that
a
they
point
will
here.
follow.
Bigger banks can help smaller banks to grow and share their expertise. It will also reduce the cost of operation, and governments will get more taxes and more dividends from these banks. That's why the merging of banks is beneficial, and 10 PSBs which have been merged on 1st of April 2020 will going to help us in future.
Merge a bank, a lot of students lost the chance to get job.
Part that the job scarcity might increase, and also India has a large amount of, maybe let's say, rural or the population which is not that much developed or urban. So we should first plan it strategically and also keep the ground realities in our point of view and perspective before planning a thing like merger, because this is India, this is not USA, and we have to, we still are a developing nation. Thank you.
Exactly. If you have the proper regulations, if you are just regulating the authority banks very well, so they all can do their works in good way.
Social media gives us the platform for global connection across the world.
We like to speak the negative effects of social media. Like social media, political advertisements are present on social media. So social media is playing with the minds of the young generation.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, my friend, but the ease that the social media has provided nowadays, everything is available with just a click of a button, right?
Social media becoming addicted, and research shows that a student who spend so much time on social media and can suffer from poor sleep.
Friends, I would suggest
Sorry to interrupt you, but addiction can be of any type.
Social media can help finding a job. This is the very good example of our one app. LinkedIn is one of the greatest example of how networking over social media has helped people in finding the jobs in domain of their interest.
Sir, with support cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology, and we should also adopt to changes because it has immense potential.
You want to pursue a career in MBA, right? With specialization?
Yes, ma'am. And I would like to go with finance.
Why?
Ma'am, because honestly speaking, the job opportunities that the trade provides is something that attracts me the most. And also subject-wise, I feel I'll be comfortable with that.
So do you consider being a non-vegetarian is violation of animal rights?
Personally, sir, I am a vegetarian. I had been a non-vegetarian when in my childhood because it's very prevalent in my family. So when I realized this, I definitely left eating, and now I'm a pure vegetarian. So I think that if you do not desirable thinking like that, so definitely it's not for some people, and definitely it is for some people, because you see there are all the types of people there who are comfortable with eating non-veg and some are uncomfortable with it. So that depends upon people to people. And my personal point of view is that yes, it is against and it is a violation of animal rights. I do think that.
So which
during this,
do you invest?
I mainly invest in the altcoins.
Okay, but Bitcoin is more famous than altcoin.
So
So
Bitcoin is more famous, but yes, sir, I will explain. Comparing with the returns, if you see, Bitcoin in long term will eventually give you the return, but the altcoins with good base, good fundamental values, and having a scope in market, they give us the returns very early.
okay.
That's why I prefer the altcoins.
Okay, Shubham, what are your career goals?
Ma'am, I have my long-term career goal is to crack UPPCS, and right now I'm looking for taking admission in Monirba, Allahabad University.
UPPCS and MBA, how they are related?
Ma'am, MBA is just a backup plan so that in this expensive world I may not be jobless. That's fine.
Okay, and you want to prepare and serve for the administrative section.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What is inflation?
So when all the commodities become expensive in the market, like the price of each and every commodity rises in the market.
Is it good for the economy or not?
Excess of anything is bad, as is the case with inflation. If it goes too much, then it is also bad. If it goes too down, like deflation, deflation is, then it also is bad. So the balance, inflation is good for the economy.
Okay, if you have to choose between deflation and little bit inflation, which one you will choose?
According to me, I would choose inflation, little bit inflation, not inflation, little bit inflation. The reason for choosing little bit inflation rather than deflation is like when deflation will occur, everything will become cheap, like the price of everything will decrease. If the price of everything would decrease, it would affect the economy of the country. The economy of the country would also get weakened if the prices of each and every commodity in the market decreases.
And why agribusiness only?
So because I have this initial background of BTech food technology, which gives me relevant knowledge theoretically as well as practically about the processing of food, a little bit about production. So now I want these managerial skills which will help me to apply business applications and also help me in achieving networking and communication skills as well, so that I can start my own business.
I currently live in Prayagraj.
Okay, you are living in Prayagraj. So can you tell me what was the previous name of Prayagraj?
Allahabad, ma'am.
Who has given that? Who has given that name, Allahabad?
Akbar. The ruler of Akbar gave this name.
The word Allahabad has been given by Akbar.
Yes, ma'am. It's Allahabad.
So Allahabad has been given. Now the name has been changed to Allahabad, which has been given by Shah Jahan. Okay. What is your career goal? If you want to do MBA, and what is your career goal? In short, if I
talk about the short-term goal, my first short-term goal is to get an admission in a good MBA college, to get a degree, to get an MBA degree, and enhance my skills to get the theoretical and practical knowledge during MBA. And my long-term goal is to see myself in a good institution, making a good career for myself, and to do good for me and myself, for the myself and towards the organization.
Okay, Riddhi, is there any person who inspires you?
My grandmother inspires me the most.
Why?
Since I belong to a business woman family, so my father is a businessman. So my grandmother started that business, and that is why I'm here, standing here, and I am having this good facility of everything because of her. She's a strong woman for me, huh?
And you said that you have an interest in international relations and geopolitics as well. So I want to ask a question that what is the policy of string of pearls?
Ma'am, string of pearls. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't recall, but I would study about it.
Okay. Okay. You have done graduation in history.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you state some eminent personalities from the revolt of 1857?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. State that.
Yes, ma'am. Nana Sahib, Tatya Tope, and Rani Lakshmibai, Mangal Pandey.
Okay.